Have you ever considered that the nuts you eat every day might be silently stealing years from your life, weakening your heart, and damaging your legs? A snack that seems healthy could actually be contributing to muscle loss, triggering inflammation, and making it harder for millions of seniors in the U.S. to maintain their strength, mobility, and independence. When every step matters, choosing the wrong type of nut could be the difference between walking confidently, or relying on a wheelchair, cane, or walker. Today, we'll uncover the hidden truth behind those seemingly harmless nuts. Avoid these 3 types of nuts immediately if you want to protect your legs and your overall health. At the same time, you should add 3 other types of nuts that could literally save your life. This isn't just about nutrition, it's about safeguarding your future, your independence, and your dignity. Peanuts are everywhere, at family gatherings, in snacks, and in energy bars. They're often promoted as cheap and heart-healthy. But in reality, peanuts may be draining your vitality, slowly weakening you, and accelerating the decline you're trying so hard to prevent. The truth is, peanuts aren't actually nuts, they're legumes. They grow underground and are highly susceptible to mold contamination, especially aflatoxins, toxic compounds that can damage cells, increase cancer risk, and silently harm your liver. As your body ages, its ability to naturally detoxify decreases, allowing these toxins, once handled with ease, to begin causing internal damage. Cellular aging, immune decline, cardiovascular strain, and joint deterioration can all trace back to this seemingly harmless snack. Moreover, peanuts are high in omega-6 fatty acids, which fuel systemic inflammation, the kind of slow, chronic inflammation that leads to joint pain, stiff arteries, and weakening muscles. This makes walking, climbing stairs, or maintaining balance harder for seniors, and increases the risk of dangerous falls. If you're on blood thinners, peanuts become even more hazardous due to their vitamin K content, which can interfere with your medication or lead to uncontrolled bleeding. Even peanut butter, often seen as a healthy choice, is typically loaded with hydrogenated oils, sugar, and salt, all of which can worsen high blood pressure, heart disease, and vascular aging. In short, peanuts can damage your legs, your heart, your mind, and silently shorten your lifespan. Cashews may seem like the perfect snack at first glance, rich, creamy, and labeled as healthy. In fact, many seniors choose cashews as a luxurious and safe option. However, behind their sweet and buttery flavor lies a hidden danger that quietly erodes one of the human body's most essential foundations, the skeletal system. Osteoporosis is a silent threat to older adults. As bone density decreases, even simple tasks like walking across the room can become dangerous, potentially life-threatening if a hip or wrist fracture occurs. Cashews contain oxalates, compounds that bind to calcium in the digestive tract, preventing the body from absorbing it. This weakens your bones with every bite you take, your wrists become more fragile, your hips more prone to fracture, and your legs less capable of maintaining balance. It doesn't stop there. Cashews have a higher carbohydrate content than most other nuts. This can cause sudden spikes in blood sugar, a serious issue for seniors already at risk of diabetes or prediabetes. Elevated blood sugar levels damage the small blood vessels in the legs and feet, leading to numbness, muscle weakness, delayed wound healing, and in severe cases, gangrene or limb amputation. Additionally, oxalates in cashews can accumulate in the kidneys, forming kidney stones, a painful and dangerous condition, especially common after the age of 60. If an older adult is already dehydrated or has reduced kidney function, eating cashews could quickly turn into a disaster. Another unexpected danger, the risk of choking. With their smooth and slippery surface, cashews can easily slide down the throat and become lodged, especially in seniors with dry mouths, weak teeth, or difficulty chewing. It's hard to believe that such a popular snack could quietly weaken bones, damage the body, and pose life-threatening risks to the elderly. Small, glossy, and seemingly harmless, Pine nuts are often sprinkled on salads or blended into pesto, a refined touch to elevate flavor. But for seniors, this tiny nut hides serious dangers that can erode both mental and physical strength, the last precious assets as old age arrives. Pine nuts can interact with up to 60% of the medications commonly prescribed to older adults, a fact few people are aware of. Inside this tiny seed are compounds that can disrupt the effectiveness of blood pressure medications, cholesterol-lowering statins, antidepressants, and heart medications. The result? Unpredictable, life-threatening outcomes like irregular heart rhythms, sudden spikes in blood pressure, or abnormal blood clotting can strike without warning. Even worse, pine nuts may trigger a strange condition called pine mouth, a disorder where everything you eat tastes metallic for days or even weeks. This prolonged loss of appetite can devastate an elderly person's health, leading to reduced food intake, muscle loss, low energy, poor balance, slow wound healing, and even hospitalization, all from a seemingly innocent food. That's not all. Pine nuts are rich in polyunsaturated fats, a type of fat that oxidizes quickly, especially when exposed to light and air. When you eat oxidized pine nuts, your body produces toxic compounds that damage brain cells, blur memory, worsen joint inflammation, narrow arteries, and cause chronic pain. Each handful of pine nuts you consume may gradually lead to blurred vision, poor memory, slower thinking, and joint pain, stealing away your independence bit by bit. Not to mention, their small size and slippery texture make pine nuts one of the top choking hazards for seniors, especially those with dry mouths, low saliva production, or difficulty swallowing. In summary, pine nuts pose a triple threat: drug interactions, physical decline, and accelerated cognitive aging. They may be tiny, but their consequences are anything but small. In a world where every step becomes more precious with age, almonds carry a silent yet powerful promise to help you walk with confidence, dignity, and determination. For seniors seeking to stay agile, maintain strong bones, and live an active life, almonds are not just a snack, they are a true ally in the journey to preserve vitality. As the body ages, bones begin to lose density. After the age of 60, osteoporosis becomes a silent enemy. A minor slip can lead to fractures, robbing seniors of their independence, or even confining them to bed. Every handful of almonds you eat delivers a rich source of calcium and magnesium, two essential minerals that build a strong skeletal foundation. Magnesium helps your body absorb and properly direct calcium to your bones, instead of letting it build up in your arteries, which could lead to plaque formation and heart disease. But almonds don't just protect your bones, they nourish your muscles. Thanks to their healthy fats and high-quality plant protein, almonds provide the raw materials needed to preserve muscle mass, the strength that allows you to walk, lift your grandkids, and climb stairs with ease. The fiber in almonds also helps relieve constipation and bloating, common issues in older adults, improving comfort and boosting energy for movement. Furthermore, almonds are a loyal friend to your heart. Their monounsaturated fats help lower LDL, bad cholesterol, protect arteries from hardening, and reduce the risk of heart attacks and strokes. Hidden beneath the almond's thin brown skin is a treasure trove of antioxidants, compounds that protect brain cells from aging, enhance mental clarity, improve mood, and sharpen reflexes. In short, almonds are more than just food, they're a symbol of enduring strength in old age, nurturing your bones, muscles, heart, and brain, all in a single handful. It's no coincidence that walnuts resemble the human brain. Nature seems to whisper, this food was made to protect your most precious organ. And indeed, walnuts aren't just healthy, they are a powerful shield for memory and mobility in old age. As we grow older, slowed reflexes, fading memory, and a sense of unsteadiness when walking are all signs that the brain and motor system are declining. That's exactly when walnuts become essential. The key component in walnuts is alpha-linolenic acid, ALA, a plant-based form of omega-3 fatty acid. This essential fat helps maintain brain cell membranes soft and flexible, supporting clear and rapid signal transmission. But walnuts go further. They also contain polyphenols, a type of antioxidant capable of crossing the blood-brain barrier. Once inside the central nervous system, these compounds fight inflammation and cellular aging, helping to prevent memory disorders like dementia and Alzheimer's. Regular walnut consumption supports thinking speed, memory retention, and mental clarity, while also reducing feelings of isolation and disconnection that many seniors experience. And it doesn't stop at the brain. Walnuts are also allies of mobility. Thanks to their arginine content, a natural amino acid, walnuts help improve blood circulation, delivering oxygen and nutrients to muscles, enhancing balance, and reducing the risk of falls. Here's another lesser-known benefit. Walnuts are a natural source of melatonin, which helps regulate sleep, a key factor in healing, vitality, and emotional well-being. A handful of walnuts before bedtime can be a natural remedy for restful sleep and energized mornings. In summary, walnuts are the perfect duo for mind and movement. Eating them daily is a way to preserve your sharpness, mobility, and joy for life, regardless of age. Radiant in shades of green and pale purple, pistachios aren't just visually appealing. Inside lies a secret, a source of vibrant energy that helps seniors maintain a healthy heart, sharp vision, and strong, steady legs. At an age when every heartbeat and step becomes more fragile, stable blood pressure is a matter of survival. Yet high blood pressure remains a silent killer, quietly weakening limbs, causing chronic fatigue, and hardening arteries over time. Pistachios are among the richest natural sources of potassium, a golden mineral that neutralizes the effects of sodium, naturally lowering blood pressure. Unlike many foods that contain hidden salt, pistachios don't harm, they actually promote smooth blood circulation, nourishing the heart and limbs. But the benefits don't stop there. Vision, essential for safe mobility, is also supported by pistachios, thanks to lutein and zeaxanthine, two powerful pigments that help prevent macular degeneration, the leading cause of blindness in older adults. Without clear vision, falls become more likely, confidence in walking fades, and independence gradually slips away. A small handful of pistachios each day acts like a lens protecting your sight, making the difference between living independently and becoming dependent. Additionally, the crunchy texture of pistachios stimulates chewing, a vital function for seniors with weak teeth or dry mouths. The act of shelling each nut also provides a subtle hand-eye coordination exercise, helping to maintain fine motor skills and neural reflexes. Beyond physical benefits, the cheerful colors and delightful flavor of pistachios bring a small spark of joy to a healthy diet, a gentle reminder that taking care of your health doesn't have to be dull. In summary, pistachios are a small light that dispels the shadows of aging, with every strong heartbeat, every steady step, and every clear gaze bearing witness to the quiet power of this tiny nut.
Tomorrow's health is shaped by today's small choices. It sounds simple, but the seemingly minor decision of which nuts you eat each day could be the key factor that determines whether you age with vitality, or suffer in silence. For seniors, the wrong choice can become a silent saboteur. Peanuts bring toxins, trigger inflammation, and interfere with blood clotting. Cashews deplete calcium, raise the risk of diabetes and kidney stones. Pine nuts interact with medications, distort taste, impair memory, and pose a choking hazard. These aren't just annoying snacks, they could be quietly making you weaker every day. Memory loss, joint pain, sleep disorders, poor balance, all may trace back to things that seemed harmless. But you have the power to choose a different path. Almonds nourish strong bones, flexible muscles, a healthy heart, and a sharp mind. Walnuts protect the brain, enhance memory, improve circulation, and stabilize sleep. Pistachios regulate blood pressure, support eyesight, boost reflexes, and spark joy. This is your natural guardian trio, found right in your kitchen. No prescription. No hospital bills. They don't just help you live longer, but live better, freer, and happier. And in the end, what matters most is this: we don't grow old because of our age. We grow old when we stop choosing what's good for us. Today, you can begin again, by letting go of harmful choices and embracing those that bring you life. Every right choice is an act of self-love, a tribute to aging with grace, and a vote of hope for the years ahead.